Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Story Mode and Ul'dah. Thanolin more specifically. Or the outskirts of it more specifically, but you know what I mean. Do you like my new look? I have a new look. It's not actually that different. I just changed the chest piece and gave him some gloves and a little feather. It felt time. Felt time to have our boy wear some new things, right? Yes, looking sharp. Okay, looking a little bit more adventurer-y. And now we're ready to take on some jobs out here in Horizon. There's plenty of work to do, apparently. Foofaloopa, you had work for me, you said. Foofaloopa wants you to track down a missing courier. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanolin, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and the Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, we would have surely delivered the letter by now. Or she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Thanolin. With luck, you'll find her quickly. All right, I'm on the case. Where are we going? I'm gonna warp there. It's faster. Yeah, like I'm like out here all the way somewhere. I'm just gonna, yeah. See y'all there in a bit. Counting down the days till Chocobo. Boy, it's gonna make a difference. Cecily, hello. Ah, you have a chocobo. I'm so jealous. What's up? Huh? A letter? Hi, I've got Foofaloopa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Got to tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Foofaloopa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. We'll look for the tents by the river. All right, I'll do it. Here we go. This looks like it might be the place. Bit of a rundown camp, but I guess the name fits. Leofric, hello. I'm Derman. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? I have for you a letter. A sealed message written by Brass Blade Foofaloopa of the Rose to his former captain, Leofric. Foofaloopa sent you all this way because of a late letter? The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The Brass Blades don't give a kikrin's arse about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors, and you will be too, if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. I guess so. Okay. You have a quest for me first, though. First things first. Leofric has a request for an adventurer looking to do some good. Hey, I'm looking to do that. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? Guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine, then listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quiveron Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to the Eolande Quiveron, some of these names are really gonna cause me some troubles. The syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. You got it. As you can probably already tell, Ul'dah has its problems. Hopefully we can make things just a tiny bit better. We may be small, but darn it, we will make the biggest difference we can manage. Here we are. I think somebody... Usually there's enemies around here. I think someone has done that work for us. Hooray! There is still Baron von Quiveron III Esquire, though. Looking all alone there, buddy. All alone and squishy. I'm afraid that cannon's made of glass, bud. Should have brought a sword. And there we go. All right. Leofric, good news. Murder achieved. I appreciate the change of pace. Usually my forte is like snack delivery, but I appreciate you having faith in me. So it's done? Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. Thanks for the gloves. Actually, you can hang on to them. I'll just take money. Ooh, I can now accept the next job quest. Good, but I'm fine. I'll do it off camera. Alright. Leofric would like you to deliver an item to Horizon. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now, so in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Footfalls. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. I should have given it to the boy before I came here. You got it, buddy. Take care of yourself. Back to Horizon, then. Whew, teleports are the best. Footfalls, I have a dagger.
Ah, Derman, I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me.
You bet. Boy, your couriers are fast. I've only been gone a couple hours. Have an antique dagger. This ornamental dagger has remained in possession of the brass blades of the rose for centuries, traditionally passed down to a new captain when an old one retires. Ah.
Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass blades of the rose is permitted to possess it.
Captain Leofric says I'm to have it? There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that... No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Well, okay. Thanks for the... I'm not even going to take the belt. I'm recording this very shortly before the Endwalker expansion comes out for the game. Everyone's very excited, me included. Belts are getting removed from the game with Endwalker, so these belts have a very short shelf life. I'll take the money. What do you got for me, buddy? Footfalls needs you to assist his fellow brass blades. Okay.
The brass blades of the rose have need of your assistance once more, Derman. Thaumaturges from the ossuary are presently surveying the Footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison's been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin said, what? That was weird. I think that was somebody's spell effect that just happened really near camera. Startled me. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the Footfalls and speak with Totaruna.
You got it. I believe that would be, yes, this away. Thaumaturges, by the way, if you've been wondering what that term means, they're basically black mages in this world. If you start out the game as the Thaumaturge class, or if you decide to play the Thaumaturge class, by the time you hit level 30, you will get access to the black mage job. So it's basically baby black mage, in the same way that gladiator is baby paladin, etc. I like this area. It's a pretty little stretch. Totaruna, hello. A bleeding adventurer come to help. I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Any road, we got this under control. And besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Footfalls. Boy's got to stick up his arse the size of a sabatender. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Ooh, a shield. I could use a bigger one of those. Thank you. Heck, I'm going to equip that right now. I want a shield, or a bigger one. Oh, that's much better. Thank you. I feel more paladinly already. You, Nunu Zofu? Lalafell names are fun. Nunu Zofu wants you to deliver a message to Crescent Cove. Hey, adventurer. Mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the Thaumaturges, see, and he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, huh? Head west and south to the village and tell Raffi that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. All right, getting downgraded to message boy again, but that's okay. Still low level. Putting in our time. And here we go, Crescent Cove. Ah, yes. The coastline, nice. Lovely. Hello. Everything all right here? Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin. Of course. We'll do our best, sir. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I can't promise that their catch will please. But don't worry, sir. The captain will have his fish. I swear it. Okay. A little nervous, but these are all worse than what I have, so... I appreciate that they give you the option to accept cash in place of other quest rewards if none of them are to your interest. Hello. What you need? Marilda may have stumbled upon a secret. Ooh. You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Kivaron manse were in their cups, and I overheard them discussing their plans. It seems they've come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell mines. Nashashite, I think I heard one say. They're to meet with their co-conspirator soon at the Footfalls. What did you say? The shock. Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings. The brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgive my eavesdropping, Dermot. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we're to apprehend these thieves. I'll notify Captain Baldwin at once. Boy, what a little go-getter. No, wait, you mustn't... Oh, gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. You got it. I'm on the job. What's that sound I'm hearing? Are there, like, bugs near me, or is there something in this apartment? Sorry, I'm hearing, like, buzzing. It's gone now. I think I'm losing my mind. If I don't hear any buzzing in the audio when I edit this later, that's really going to weird me out. Not important. Baldwin, hello! Ah, a duty. Fights, is it? Captain Baldwin, sir! I have discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone's been stealing gemstones from Copperbell mines, and... Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of Kivaron's men. Sir, that man is a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin, are you working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Fufalupa. Didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Nashashite, I'd get my gill, and none would be the wiser. But, sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lolorito finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lord Lolorito himself. No, that can't be true. Or our poor boy is having a rough one. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Fufalupa? To serve and protect? We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. Sir Baron von Kivaron IV, Esquire. I hadn't caught that name joke before. I'm Sir Baron von Kivaron IV, Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. What? I am short, but I am here. The series. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. Here we go. So many tiny combatants. Look how adorable the okay, fine. We're fighting. It's time to do your duty, Fufalapa. Time to die for country. Why, Captain? Why? I trusted you. Ah, geez, that's some big fire. Maybe I should fight some of these other dudes real fast. Some of the less sturdy types, you know? I haven't really played Paladin in a while. There's not a lot of abilities I have to remember. I barely have any yet. And yet I still feel rusty. Get out of here. Die. Feel my tiny wrath. A little mosquito. You're stronger than I thought. Baldwin Foriolms, that's your name? Damn you both, you're ruining everything. But we're cute. You gotta admit, look how cute we are in our little outfits. Where is Spear, Dermot? Oh yeah, look out for that. Don't want to be in the way of that. Nope. And problem solved. You're welcome. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner's dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leifric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Kiveron's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows? Seven hells. But I am a captain, he wouldn't... I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brass blades of the Rose proud.
Captain Leofric, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lolorito...
Lord Lolorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, and that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Mere excuses to justify his schemes. We've no shortage of greedy sods, some who'd probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Fufalupa, men good and true, whom the small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the Rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know.
So, Captain...
What a day this little one's having.
Thank you for all your help, Derman. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when next you return.
You got it, little buddy. Oh, they couldn't warp me there, huh? Making me walk on my own two stupid feet. Fine. And here we are. Hello, hello. How are you feeling?
Welcome back, Derman. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the Brass Blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one's designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary assignment, I'll do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Derman, for your service to the Sultanate. You're a true hero.
I am, aren't I? I feel like a hero. Oh, you have more work for me. Excellent. I don't even have to walk very far. Fufalupa would entrust you with a matter of grave import.
I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we've been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he's one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information. Until now. I have chosen you, Derman. Pray bear the letter to Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she's well acquainted with the Sultansworn. She'll know how best to proceed.
All right, sounds good. And boy, I can warp right there. This is just convenient for both of us, isn't it? See you in Olda. Look at us making a teeny tiny difference as a teeny tiny hero. I've been joking about my character's height a lot because I love him and he's adorable, but I do actually kind of love that all the characters in this world don't really regard Lalafell as any different or weaker or even really acknowledge them as smaller most of the time than any of the other, other characters and races in the world. I quite like that, actually. It's nice. Because they can also be just as big a threat. We will run into plenty of very capable and scary Lalafell in our time. A lot of characters out there. Ah, Derman, it's been too long, has it? I was just here. Dodanen tells me you've been busy keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? Looks like you got something to say. Boy, do I. Or well, I have a letter, actually, addressed to Sultan Sworn Elite Owen. So that's what this is all about. Fufalupa's thinking Owen might have been in league with Baldwin, that this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he needn't worry. Owen's as loyal a Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Dermot, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you, but if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Well, now I have to know. You made it sound too interesting. And I'm not doing anything. Main story quests are all I know, ma'am. Hey, good, more tank abilities for when I tank someday. Can I count on your discretion, Dermot? Don't stand on me, guy. Can I count on your discretion, Dermot? If so, then listen closely. All right, Momodi wishes to enlist the aid of a trusted friend of Ul'dah. Like me. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate, ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ulnamo. Truth is, though, it's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana's still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty's been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan Sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I'd bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we knew to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Dermot. Tell him Momodi sent you and that it concerns a lost heirloom. Can do. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Look at us starting to get the important jobs. All right, let's figure out where on earth is Owen anyway? Okay, in town, but further away. Let me get myself there. And here we are. Are you Owen? The heart of the Sworn lies beyond. State your business. Pardon? Did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed. I will. Ooh. Fancy little room. Owen! Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter. Very well, let's see it. There you go. A letter addressed to Sultan Sworn. It's you. It's yours. Have you read this, adventurer? Nope. I see. But you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Mistress Momodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown and what its loss could mean for Her Grace and the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultan Sworn, and me most of all. The blame's mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it'll do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seemed fated to remain a mystery until you arrived bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the Ul legacy. It must be recovered. I'll travel to the unholy Heir and pay them their ransom. Though I'm not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades, lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Momodi's always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I've never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. You got it. I love how stoic my little guy is. All business, Dermot. All right. We are to rendezvous with Owen at the unholy... Where is that? That's out in... Oh, it's near Blackbrush Station. Darn near everything is these days. We'll take the shortcut. which is to say teleporting. It is fun. It is fun how many characters already seem to know me by reputation, despite the fact that we've only really been running around doing story stuff for a couple of hours. Granted, if you are playing this game for the first time, you're probably going to be stopping and doing a whole lot of other side tasks here and there, unlocking access to various features, doing job quests, all the stuff that I've been doing off camera, or just skipping, because who needs it? Not me specifically, but you will if you play the game, which I recommend. Anyway, to the place. Getting close, I think. Yep. Destination right there. Those are big frogs. Waiting. Waiting. There we are. And a duty. All right. I've come as agreed. Now, show me the crown. You'll have your precious crown once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owen, you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you're not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men with the moment they catch the glimpse of the crown? You've made a mock of our trust. The deal's off. Wait, here's your payment, as promised. Aye, 'tis the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now, at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers, the traitor's spurn. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over. What it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you? Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? But you must feel terrible knowing that you've brought us the doom of Sildi. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy. Oh dear. There's too many, Derman. Run! Run while you still can. I'll do my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Hey, Papa Shan! Sultan Sworn, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Look who was working undercover. Sultan Sworn. No matter. Kill them all. We got us a fight. To war! Goodness. Just so many to pick between. You know, let's fight the ranged folk here a little bit. As you command, Master Papa Shan. With me, Derman. Yeah, I'm here already. And doing a darn good job if I do say so myself. Not at tanking necessarily. Maybe I should be doing that. Actually, no, I'm probably more fragile than any of you, now that I think of it. So, no tanking. Turn off tanking stance once I'm allowed. This is going great. All right, buddy, all your backups gone. I think you might be in some trouble. What are you doing? Hearken to me, denizens of the... Didn't catch that, sorry, you were too... Oh, nope. Is that a void scent? Are you summoning void scent? Yield to be slain, thief, I'll not ask again. You know, let's just do the be slain part and just get that much over with before we summon something else. There we go. Okay, void scent time, here we go. God, geez, that's a big area, it surprised me. Die, thing! My character's too short, the camera keeps cutting off the heads of all the tall folk. It's getting dark out here. Master Papa Shan, but why? How?
The general saw you sneak into the vaults, Owen. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you.
The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Master Papashan, more of them to the north!
After them, Sultan Sworn. They have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us.
Let us speak again back in the city. Sounds good. Hello. The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. I'm sure the spell works just as good if you stumble over the words. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Well, more fights. Defeat the masked mage. Soon you shall take your vile gifts to the grave. Enjoying the surroundings. Sorry, I know it's not the most important thing right now, but still. All right. Let's kill a tall thing. I wish I had more abilities. I don't have very many yet. Writhe as the venom eats its way through your veins. Whence springs this preternatural might? I am small, but very strong. Sorry, I did do a bit of grinding and leveling before I recorded these last couple episodes, so that probably explains it. And you did summon a lesser gargoyle, come on. Oh, hi, Thancred. You certainly have a knack for getting into trouble. And you for showing up. An unwelcome guest. No matter. All shall fall before me. You say that, but boy, that's a big hit. Also, if I was a damage-dealing class rather than a tank, this would probably be going a little faster. No mortal should possess such strength. Keep it up, Derman. We almost have him. I'm doing my best, man. I got 2 attack moves. Yay! Ugh. But the wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the Bringers of Chaos, Ascians, to give them their true name. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now, as if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Sharlayans crossed paths with Athians? Wow, botched that. Let me try again. Have we Sharlayans crossed paths with Athians? Wow. Have we Sharlayans crossed paths with Ascians before? There we go. Got it in one. Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the 3rd time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next. I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. But all's well that ends well, huh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Derman. Ooh. And we've done it. Where's Papashan? We should go. Oh, he's back in town. Okay, back to town to talk to Papashan, and then let's wrap this up. And here we are. Hello, let me in. I'm very important. Hello. Oh, just complete the quest right there. Okay. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Derman? I was once a Sultan Sworn, you know, though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. Oh, I thought you were doing it undercover, but okay, your actual job. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she's returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan Sworn, Derman.
Exalted vessel of Nalthal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift. Reborn,
Your Grace.
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
Ooh.
As you command, Your Grace. If what they say is true, Uldar owes you a great debt. I am Reborn al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
An honor!
Huzzah! Indeed.
Come, hero!
Until then,
Oh, this background dialogue.
for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Ah, look at us moving up in this world. Episode 3, we're already getting invited to banquets, but we should probably call it for today. Take care, everyone, and I will see you next time for some more Final Fantasy XIV story mode. Goodbye.